Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the Superhuman series of Sneha Foundation. I'm glad to have you as a third speaker. You've been a core volunteer since a very long time now, and I would like to ask you a few questions about volunteering and, in general, about contributing towards a social cause. So, let's start by introducing you to the viewers. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your personal life, profession, etc.?
Yes, Shraddha, yes. Uh, I'm postgraduate in English with B.Ed from Nagpur University, and my professional career began with a stint as a teacher in JNFC School, Bharuch, Gujarat.
Okay.
And subsequently, I had done 12 years in the field of education, work in the field of education.
Okay.
And in parallel, I also start indulging myself in social services, and which was always something that I wanted to do. Yeah. And on family front, my husband is a petrochemical engineer.
Okay.
Working with Saudi Aramco.
Okay.
And I have 2 children.
Right.
And my son, he has completed his engineering in computer science. And my daughter, she's pursuing degree in NIFT Hyderabad.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's great.
And my roots go back to Bhandara, a small town in Vidarbha, Maharashtra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where I spent most of my childhood. And my father was an agriculture officer. He is no more.
Okay.
And I have 3 sisters. My eldest sister, she's PhD in social science and running a big education institute as a Gandhigam College, Wardha.
Okay.
And my second sister, she's a doctor, professor in Diva Patil Medical College, Pune. And youngest one is a teacher, and myself.
Okay.
Yes.
That's great, ma'am. So you come from a really rich, academically rich background, and whatever you are today, I feel that it's. I mean, your family has
almost all
a
are
lot.
From teaching background.
Yeah.
Yes, almost from teaching background. Yes.
Right. Great. So going ahead, ma'am, as you said, you are from a really academic background in terms of family. So who has been your role model in your personal as well as professional life?
My mother. Yes.
Okay.
My mother is my greatest role model. She's a wonderful human being. As the eldest daughter-in-law of the combined family, is more than 20 members were there. And she did a remarkable job of keeping all family members integrated with her warmth and affection.
Yeah.
And yes, she not only demonstrated great skills in raising me and my sisters, but she also took time to help the needy ones, same time.
Right.
And for me, the seeds of benevolence were sown right in my childhood, where I used to see my mother going out of the way. She was helping needy, destitutes, and elderly. And one more is I will consider myself lucky if half of the things I am able to achieve what she has managed.
Right.
And in the field of social work, she's great. And in the field of social work, I will admire the work of Dr. Prakash Amte and his family.
Yeah.
And Dr. Rani Bang and his family too. And whatever they are working in Vidarbha, it's tremendous work.
Right.
Yeah, they're working so tremendously over there, and I have been quite inspired by their works. Even I met Prakash Amte also. I have visited Hemalkasa. Whenever you get chance, definitely you go and see what he is doing over there.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I always wanted to visit them personally, and of course these two are really great leaders and have been contributing to social causes a lot of times and in a lot of very good ways. So definitely, and these are really great role models for you as well as your mother.
Yeah.
So now I can definitely understand where you're coming from. So anyways, going ahead, when and how did you come across Sneha Foundation, and what actually made you give it a try?
Oh, yeah, yes. Actually, when I'm back in the year 2013, where a lot of construction sites was happening in my area. And that was a booming period for the construction sites. And so I would often see children of the laborers of these construction sites were wandering aimlessly without taking any education, and their parents were working. So many times, Miss, I was thinking, what would be their future? What will do without education? And I was thinking I have to do something for their education.
Yeah.
And keeping all these things in mind, one day I have visited one Parks construction site area in Parks site. So there, the two youngsters in their 20s were teaching the bunch of the students in that open area. And it was great to see them, and I just inquired them who they were and how did they come over here. So they told me, ma'am, we are presenting Sneha Foundation as a foundation who is taking care of this type of children and their upliftments as well as their education also.
Right.
And immediately I got attracted to Sneha, and this was something I was aspired for. That it was exactly whatever that with my intention of doing something for the this type of students. For this type of society. And I got in touch with them, and still I remember their names. Anish and Piyush were there.
Right.
Very good volunteers they were. And after that, met Sir Prakash, Pankaj Sir, and Saran, Abhishek.
Right. Yeah.
And I heard their motivating thoughts, and just that's the story.
Great, ma'am. Since you met all these people and started to join and contributing our initiatives, what are some of your fond memories that you can still recall and they have stuck with you over the years now?
That's a very great time. I think in 2014, 14 or 15, yes. So there are a number of fond memories with Sneha, no doubt.
Yeah, obviously.
And yes, but I would like to narrate an incident, and that later become a game changer for me.
Yeah.
And as you know, Sneha takes care of the education of children through sponsorship.
Yes.
Yes, and education mostly sponsored by the donors.
Correct.
So
you are talking about the community preschools that we have.
Yes. Yeah. Community preschool.
Yes.
So it was our duty as a volunteer. We had to go visit their home, child's home, and whether he's really from that underprivileged children background or not.
Yeah.
Whether his parents also is really poor from poor background. So it was our duty. So long means me and number of volunteers, means 2-3 volunteers were with me.
Yeah.
And in such a case, I had to visit one home, and the family where the father had put his education as a 10th standard, and wife's education he put 5th class. Yes. When I visited their home and spoke to his wife, she actually revealed that, ma'am, whatever the information had given by my husband, it is wrongly given. I have passed my BSc first year, and he himself is a 10th standard. And he told me how he would physically abuse her regularly.
Right.
And this type of, I thought that only the education of the children isn't a problem in this society.
Correct.
Apart from that, number of problems. And after that, I spoke to her and inspired her to take the further education and become independent.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a really difficult job actually to actually make them aware and actually tell them to get educated, and implementation is something that
this suppressed woman.
Correct.
Yeah. And Sneha sponsored her education as a computer class, and glad to share that she works for the demand. Yes. And this became a new focus area for Sneha.
Correct.
To work together with education of children and with them for their mothers also.
Yeah, so
And
the
we
entire
started,
family is focused,
yeah.
and the holistic approach has been developed since then. I think.
Yeah. And we started focusing on their mothers with the aim of making independent.
Right.
Yeah. After that, we started parlor classes, cooking shows, and then so that they can groom themselves. And now that work is going on, and we got very good result for that.
Amazing, amazing, ma'am. It's really inspiring to hear such stories from people like you who have actually worked on the ground a lot of times and are still continuing despite the age. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, so yeah, so a lot of people think, ma'am, कि अभी government है, सरकारी योजना है, schemes है, infrastructure is there by government. So a lot of volunteers and donors have questions like हमारी ज़रूरत क्या है? NGOs and volunteers, what is the need of this if the government is already doing their jobs? तो आपको इसके बारे में क्या लगता है? What has been your experience?
Yes. Yeah. This experience is when I got where some of the volunteers, they asked me, ma'am, the government to have for this works, why we should interfere, why should we spend our time?
Correct.
But see, government has introduced, means government ने तो काफी schemes introduce कर दिए for these poor, means underprivileged children or this type of people. But I think, just let's take an example of RT, right to education.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. So RT is a process that really tedious. Yeah, it's really tedious for the poor people.
Correct.
Yeah. Me to collect all documentation and certificates, everything from the government offices and upload them on site, everything. So and these people, they don't have any idea. These are the things they can take benefits.
Correct.
Also.
Correct.
So Sneha took initiatives, and really I impressed by this time. Sneha, they took initiatives, and these are our benefits, and we had to take advantage for that.
Correct.
And we started our work. Our volunteers, they used to stand in the queue and started collecting their documents, especially government documents, and really that is tedious process.
Correct.
And filling and they started to fill their forms and upload their certificates and everything they did.
Correct.
And after that, I'm glad to tell you more than 250 students from our side. They are admitted in good schools in Pune.
Right.
So this is the best example for me. See, for that things we need volunteers.
That's right.
Yeah. See, I'm always telling volunteers, you come and see really what we are, this type of works we are doing, and gradually you will understand your existence, really why you are important.
Exactly.
For any organization.
Yeah, maybe from this example, what I understand is, yes, government is there, and on the other hand, there are beneficiaries, but NGOs, donors, and volunteers are required to be a link between these two. So whatever is there, they have to reach the actual ground beneficiaries so that everybody is at par and everybody is getting a portion. So lovely, ma'am. Similarly, there are a lot of other things also, like public toilets, drainage systems, or even ICDS. All these services are there, but again, awareness about them is not there, and that's when we come in picture. NGOs like us, volunteers like you. So definitely. Sure, ma'am. So going ahead, what is that one thing that you would want to tell the volunteers in terms of passion, dedication? What message do you want to give them through this video?
Yes, my volunteers already know about these things, but still I want to tell them, be passionate. This work is a voluntary work. No one can force you.
Correct.
And first, you have to aware about the injustice around you. After that, you can do something.
Right. So that dedication has to come from within.
Yes, dedication is very important. And definitely. And if you will at least give 2-3 hours in a week, that is also okay.
Correct.
But you join any organization which is doing even works are there, I mean, no number of problems are there they are facing. and it's our duty to do something for that. And even government people also, they don't understand, they don't have any idea about these things also. Listen, see, in Kalakhade area, the children means that all families are they're staying nearby that gutter side, and when I went over there, I was just shocked. How can this live in this type of environment?
Correct.
And immediately I contacted that corporator, and he told me, Mr. Gaikwad, Vinay Gaikwad, ma'am, really this is good thing. Actually हमको पता ही नहीं रहता है कि ये सब कुछ इतने इंटीरियर चीजें ये हमको करना है करके. And at least through you people we can understand. तुम्हारी वजह से हमको पता तो भी चल रहा है.
Exactly.
And immediately he took action and solved that problem.
Amazing.
So through NGO and volunteers they can understand, I think.
Correct.
If
correct.
अगर आप अंदर जाएंगे तो then you will understand कि these problems they are facing.
Correct.
So
they
ये
know about the
volunteer का भी
ground
काम है.
reality.
Yes.
Correct.
कितने बार ऐसा होता है कि उन लोगों को कहाँ ध्यान देना है ऐसा भी वे बोल देते हैं.
Correct.
Yeah, but
Correct.
it's our duty.
Exactly.
That's
It's a tiring
it.
duty, and manpower is something that even the government is lacking, obviously, because of our population and demand and supply ratio, which is very poor. So yeah, definitely. All right.
Yeah.
That's nice. Also, I would really like to mention that even during this pandemic, Suchita ma'am has been working really hard for our kids who have got admission through RT in private schools, and even they need the kind of support that Suchita ma'am and her team is giving. So she has soul-handedly created a team of youngsters. And even females of her age who are passionate, who are dedicated, and she's guided them and created a huge team who is during this pandemic also virtually guiding these kids, so that whenever their schools are starting or whenever in their own curriculum that is being taught online, they don't face any issues. And not just academics, I would like to mention that all sorts of activities which are required for the development are being taken care of by her team. And we are really glad and happy to see their progress every day because of your team's dedication. Even the parents are now cognizant about development and cognitive skills, academics, extracurricular activities, everything. So thanks to you, and thanks to your team for dealing the situation in these difficult times very well. So thank you for that as well. I mean, apart from whatever you do otherwise, it's such an amazing thing that I can't appreciate more than this. So
it's enough. It's enough now. It's not a great thing. So many people are great in this way.
No, ma'am, I really mean it.
Yeah, I don't like you say it's not a so. It's okay. It's my pleasure. Whatever it's my pleasure. Really, I'm telling you.
Also, like ma'am, apart from volunteering, you've also been our regular donor, and your entire family, in fact, have been our donors. So, what would you like to tell about that experience? Like, what is your experience as a donor?
Yes. As a donor, see, everyone feels. Whatever they are donating money or what the amount, whatever they are donating, it should be going to the right cause. बहुत अच्छे चीज के लिए हम वो यूज होना चाहिए हमें. See, so स्नेहा को डोनेट करने के बाद I never feel even I observed many times कि सही में मेरा पैसा right way जा रहा है नहीं जा रहा है. Really, it's everyone's duty.
Yeah.
It's not mine, but it's everyone's duty. कि नहीं सही में हमारा पैसा सही जगह पे लग रहा है नहीं लग रहा है whatever. So, but I found कि स्नेहा में इतनी ट्रांसपेरेंसी दिखी मुझे कि if you sponsor one child, you will get all details regarding that child.
Yeah.
You can talk to him. You can talk through video also.
Yes.
Those who are outside of the Pune, and you can meet him and continuously contact him through his family also.
Yeah.
After that, you will realize that's how transparent they are, and apart from that, you will get all academic report cards, that his development, and you will get everything through mails and this. So this is the best part.
So accessibility and transparency is something that you admire.
Accessibility and transparency. Yeah.
So that has made you trust the organization as a donor, if I may say so. Yeah, that's amazing, ma'am. So any last message or takeaway that you would want to leave in this video for the viewers?
Yes, please come forward for this Sneha, or not only Sneha but any organization. If you want to do something good for others,
Correct.
सही में आपको लगता है कुछ भी करना है सोसाइटी, इट्स योर ड्यूटी आल्सो. डोंट फील मी कि कुछ तो भी सोसाइटी के लिए तो हमारा फर्ज बनता है. वी हैव टू डू समथिंग फॉर देम. या एंड devotion and passion is also important. If you are not passionate, you can't do anything.
Correct.
So definitely God will give you whatever He will think about it, but you forget what I will get these things, and don't think about any monetary gains or that. It is not important.
Correct.
But if other get pleasure for your doings and deeds, and that is important. Correct. I think.
Also, and I think from your own work, I think consistency and persistence is something that you have also proved that that is something that will make you a good volunteer, and your contribution will be valued even more if you have that passion, dedication, as well as consistency. So ma'am, again, thank you so much, and on this note, we will say goodbye to all the viewers, and once again I appreciate your time and efforts for the organization.
Thank you, Shraddha. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.